for, what's her name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Which, her grave is right there. Sarah Chazen. I've tried to look up history on her. She died in the late 1800s. So, the story of this is that still on?
Should have left my lights on. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So the story of this is, I've come here a bunch of times. I used to come here with Garan, a friend of mine who moved to Ohio, and we were just doing stuff like this. And I noticed on a K2, it was answering questions, lighting up for yes, lighting up for no. Currently the Mel Meter's at a 1.8. I did tell it to go over 1 earlier. But anyway, noticed that the K2s were going off. And when I was asking questions, and he was over there doing something, looking at the graves, because there's a bunch of kids' graves in here, there's all kinds. And when he came over, I called him over to show him what was going on. Nothing happened. He was over for like 8 to 10 minutes, and I was standing on the other side. And when he started to walk away, I just leaned over and said, "Sarah, you still here?" And it just blipped instantly, like right as I said it, like she was just waiting for him to leave. So ever since then, I'd come up here and she would talk to me, and dude, that thing just hit a 2 point something. There's nothing over there. Maybe she likes me telling her story. So I'd, would talk to her, and then I eventually one time brought her red roses, and they were here for a long time, like over a year. And like every time I come here, I just switch them out because they get really sun faded here because there's nothing but sun. So, but the last few times I've been here, I haven't gotten nothing from her. Like the last 4 or 5 times. I even came here by myself that one night and I didn't get nothing. But
I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Shut the lights off my car so we actually have a way of driving home.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm just flabbergasted as to why this is registering a bunch of EMFs.
So my car was preventing me from locking my keys in the car.
Oh.
The keys were sitting on the seat.
Where am I? I have an airplane mode on my phone. What? Come here. Can
Me?
Yeah, just stand next to me about time. Look at this. 1.3, 1.2. There's nothing out here that would cause that. Especially that high. But that's like the only thing that's going off. Like the K2s haven't blipped. This thing is fucking sensitive, this red thing. It would just put up little red dots.
Right.
Maybe I should set it up behind it or something. Oh, he's coming our way.
Relatively fast too.
Yeah, if it's somebody tells us to leave, it is what it is. Might just be somebody quick. Just don't go. 0.6? 0.5? I can't, there's nothing over there that would do that. This phone's on airplane mode, that phone's on airplane mode. And it just goes back to 0, for a while. Now 1.8. Oh, is your internet on? Like,
No, nothing's on.
is it on airplane mode?
It's on airplane mode.
So it wouldn't be that. It's normally just a cell phone doesn't do it. It's like the internet components in the cell phone.
It's airplane mode, no Bluetooth, no internet.
Bluetooth on there, it's the internet.
Well, as soon as you put it on airplane mode, it shuts the internet off anyway.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess we asked some questions. I know this ain't picking that little screen up. It never picks the Mel Meter screen. I'll try and move it to 0.9. 1.0. 0.9. This just keeps fluctuating. Went all the way up to like 2.5 at one point, which is a lot. I mean, a lot to be in a fucking graveyard with nothing supposedly here that would set stuff off. It is 56 degrees in here, and God, that feels nice. 1.1, 1.8. Well, oh shit. I had it on a little stand and I moved it.
What is flashing on you?
Huh? Something's flashing on me?
Your front legs are way lower than back leg down.
What do you mean?
On your front, on your tripod. It's got your camera leaning way forward.
I'm kind of leaning forward. Because every time I lowered the front ones and had the back one a little higher, it kept trying to fall over on me because this ground is just so lumpy.
Hey, come over on this side and look at it. It looks like it's going to fall forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it, but it's... I got everything that I have out in the view.
Well, I just didn't want to tip it over. Break it. That's all.
Yeah, it's right. What flashing?
On you.
On me? It ain't...
It looks like a strobe light on the left-hand side. Went over. But I don't see where...
I don't know. Is it happening now, or?
Yeah, right now.
I wish I'd come look at it, but... It ain't like that blue light you have in your hand, is it? No, because that wouldn't... Maybe it's possibly Sarah? Or someone else here? Hoping I don't fart again. Unfortunately, I think I used up all my gas at the train tracks. Can you take it to up over a 1, like a 1.0 or higher? Come on, you got a 4, you got a 5. Keep going. Get closer to it. It'll take it up over a 1. You've been doing it. How about this? I'll say a number. Can you take it up to a 0.8? Can you do a 0.8 and hold it? Sarah, if that's you, can you take it up to a 0.8? 0.5, 6, 3. You gotta get a little closer. 4, 5, 6, 3 again. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8. You can do it. 6, 7, 9. Well, you got to a 9. There it is. 0.8. 2.4. Jesus Christ. Now 2.1. 1.5. 0.9. That's fucking awesome. I don't know what. There's nothing. That Mel Meter is the most sensitive EMS thing I own. Like, because it goes to like 0.0s. I can even make it like a 2500 strength. It's funny. It went up to a 7 and then it went to a 9 and then it went back to an 8 and sat there for a minute. Back to a 2.5. I don't know, man. I'm flabbergasted because I don't understand this. Like, can you take it up higher? So I put that one on the tripod behind it, and now that one is starting to blip red. Oh. You can see like just little blips in it. Because when that one like gets a lot of energy, it actually goes zzz, and it's really loud. Yeah, 2.0 it blipped more. You know what? I'm gonna yeah. I did it. Ready to start I guess ask some questions, and eventually I want to plug the box in just for a little bit, even though I know it's going to be all loud. Sarah, or any spirits, but especially Sarah, because I kind of had a little bit of a bond with you. I don't know if you're still here. I hope you are. I know it's been a while since I've been able to come up. A lot of things have happened in the life that doesn't allow me to come up here that often anymore. Thank you to Mr. Jerry, I was able to come up. But finally come up here to see you, and I brought you some new roses. I'm sorry they're not red ones, but they're pretty pink. I think Mr. Jerry had flowers too, didn't you?
Yeah, they're in there.
Yeah, so before we leave, maybe we'll put another bunch in there for you. I don't know if you wanted to put any more on any of the other ones, or I don't know if they'll...
Just so you know, I can't see your face without the camera.
Oh, alright. But yeah. So who's setting off like the Mel Meter and all? Damn, 3.8. What the fuck, man? I wish this camera could pick that up, and it ain't even like the red lights. It's too small of a screen. Of course, on like Ghost Adventures, they shine like their IR light on it while they're using it. They probably have a dedicated camera staring at it that they clip the shots in. And yeah, when the network pays for it. You know what? Half of their job isn't even fun, man. They gotta worry about what looks good for a TV show. I like making an actual connection. Hey Sarah, if you want me to turn the spirit box on, or the portal box, so you could talk to us, or any spirit that's here, can you make one of the other devices to go off? One of the K2s, there's 2 flashlights on. You can manipulate them to turn it on. You've done that before here. You're doing something. I just don't get it. I mean, there wouldn't be power lines in here. Like, I know like the big statues will set them off because they're just full of fucking metal.
Closest thing you're going to have is the tower over there.
Yeah, that would set off everything. Not just one thing. If you look at like the top of this thing, it's not going off like crazy, but right in here, like the lowest ones, there'll be a blip. Every one that goes up kind of higher. So you can say it's just flashed right there. But anyway, I could turn the spirit box on so you could talk to us if that's okay. If anybody here would like to talk to us, I can get that ready. I know that's kind of easier for you to talk to, but Sarah, you used to talk to me through the K2s. Remember when I would ask you questions and you would make the green lights go off? If you remember that, can you just set one of them off? You choose, maybe the one that's on your grave. And I've tried to look up like a lot of your history, but we have things, damn, 3.8 again. We have things here nowadays called computers, and it has a lot of information in it. And we can look up history, but unfortunately, there's a few things on there about you, but not like about you, just mainly about your gravesite. And I think she was only 23 when she passed too. So. But yeah, this, I mean, I think this graveyard was here during the battle. The Alms house was here during the battle. It was pretty much almost like the Fairfield Infirmary, just like a poorhouse.
Right.
You know, it's called the Adams County Alms House. So anyone who was widowed or maybe had a baby out of wedlock at that time, or just was dropped off at the doorstep, could live there. And I mean, I'm guessing they probably had farms and they worked on the farms during the day. I mean, this looks like good farming country.
A lot of these graveyards may have been family plots that started off with just a few.
Yeah. There are a couple like recent graves in here. I think they're over there by like the trees. Like recent, like 90s, I think. Because one time we walked through here and tried to read every one of them. But let me get the portal together. My purely pink portal. I don't care. My free portal. Yeah. Next time, man. Next time. Trust me, I thought about that for the train tracks too. But then I gotta lug it up there. I mean, I still would. Maybe next time I'll do your idea. Just bring what I need in like a little book bag and then carry a trip.
The way my stuff is set up is more for an indoor investigation.
Oh yeah. You know, when I do Fairfield and like a Penhurst, I have a toolbox.
Right.
I put all my quick, easy access shit in a toolbox. Like, if we're walking to the Grove, I don't want to carry a toolbox through the field. It's easier for me to just throw that bag on my back than how like I did at Forest Haven.
Yeah.
Than it is to carry a toolbox. Why? Well, I mean, we can drive to it, or we could just skip it. It's up to you.
I know that's one of the main ones you want to see.
Yeah. But if it can happen, I mean, it's okay. I mean, we can always take our time walking to it. I mean, you wanted to get to 3 o'clock in the morning. It's up to you. I just want to make sure you're able to get to your bridges in, because that's your main reason of coming here. You also don't want people to be there, and that's going to be the problem. Look at these things. Boston don't like to use
Yeah. Even camera batteries that way.
Rains and 90s. And even if you turn it off. This is real investigation.
Sarah, he even made it pink for you.
Yeah.
It's all about you.
love when there's 2 batteries in there. It doesn't take much to like cut the white noise out. Sarah, are you here? Oh, you put your recorder on that one. And now your recorder is going to capture all this. Sarah, are you here? Or is anyone here who wants to talk? Doesn't specifically have to be Sarah. Is it okay that we're here talking to you? Oh, you could turn. That was over multiple sleeps.
Yeah.
That's not her though. She has a very soft voice. Sarah, what did I bring you? What did I put on your grave? The very first time I put them on there, I got it actually say it. Can you tell me what I put on there? That might have been her. She has a very like soft voice. Sarah, what did I bring you? What are these? Right here. That was a sound. Is there anyone else here that wants to talk? Is it okay that we're here? My name is Paul. This is Jerry. We didn't really introduce ourselves. I've introduced myself before, but I don't know if you all were here before. I was just about to say, you know, it's weird that that thing hasn't gone up in EMF in a little while, and then as I thought it was going up. Have you guys gonna be getting a lot of rain here? That was a soft female voice. I don't know what it said. I just said yeah. I don't know. Let's see if I hear that back. You guys are making the one EMF go up. Can you make one of the other devices go off for us? How about this? If you can make one of the other devices go off, I will bring something here that you want. But you're going to have to tell me what you want through the box as well. So set one of the devices off, or if you want to knock one over, preferably not the spirit box. If you like alcohol, I could bring you like a little shorty bottle of some whiskey or something. Or something else. Could bring more flowers. You come talk to us, you don't have to be afraid. Chairs would be a great idea. Pop some chairs in there, sit down here, and just leave that on for a bit. Oh. First time that wants to go off? That's a weird voice there, isn't it? Is that you setting it off because I said I'd bring you something? Well, you set it off. What do you want me to bring? Please don't pick something expensive. Reasonably priced. You remember when I came here and farted and somebody said, "Damn!" That was really funny. I still laugh about that one. I'm gonna sit down for a bit if you need to.
Back to season up.
I know that feeling. Well, if you don't want to do the road, what do you do to kill time?
I don't know.
Okay, hold that?
It sounds great.
Hold that position, Jerry. He's coming in.
I think I'm done, buddy.
That was loud, too. Hold that. Hold that position, man.
That's how you look at what I'm saying.
It was like a random park in town or something. Like you could just go to like a park and turn the box on and just listen. You know, like a military park, obviously.
Right.
Park. Down there, like a pavilion or a benches or.
Yeah, they gotta have one. I just don't remember ever seeing one driving through it. The amount of times that we've driven back and forth. We don't know where it's at.
9 times out of 8 that I've or 10 times, 8 times out of 10 that I've been here has been like this. I haven't actually seen too much of the town except for when I've come with you them a couple times. You guys know of any park we can go to in town to just kind of hang out? And
You can come with.
yeah, Jerry has room next to his skeleton in the back. Yeah, it kind of sound like laughing.
Yeah.
But it was like I'm gonna whistle at it.
Is that recording?
What? Mine? Yeah. Why?
I thought it said Jerry.
So that would have been within 38 minutes to 39 minutes. So I can play it back. Did you say his name? You saw a woman say yes. So there is a Gettysburg recreation park. I mean, it says closed, but I don't know if it's like closed but there's nothing blocking you from driving in there or just sitting there, or I mean, if you're chilling in the park, the cop ain't gonna say nothing except leave, and he ain't gonna arrest you for trespassing. Getting hungry yet? Well, I mean, we can hit like a soup or something. I usually got picnic tables outside.
That's crazy. A milkshake. I know that's a really bad mistake.
Like, it'll make you poop or like give you energy.
As I've gotten older, I've gotten like this color.
Oh. So we might want to stay at the shoots for a little bit.
Milkshakes, I'll be having the shits at the shoots.
Well, better have the shits at the shoots than the shits at the sacks.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll get a huge craving for a milkshake. I'll drive, I'll get one, come back, eat it, then I'm in the bathroom.
Hey, don't we all?
If I have more like a half glass of milk, I'll all messed up.
Huh. After my surgery, like, I can eat a donut fine, baked goods fine, but ice cream, if I eat like anything more than like a cone, it'll make me nauseous. So I I gotta get like a small frosty. If I would eat a large frosty, I'd just get nauseous from it. It's just part of surgery. Like, but yeah, guys, we're not gonna be here all night. We gotta get Mr. Jerry to his bridges.
You say my name, I'll get naked.
That might have just said Jerry in a woman's voice.
Oh, here we go.
That man's gonna say, bend over again.
We're about to change the rating of your channel.
Hi. Hey, was that her? She's got that low voice like that. Everything overpowers her. She comes through really soft.
Right.
She's got that womanly low voice. That kind of sounded like the voice I heard. Of course, it's been a while. So. Sarah, is that you? Yeah? That sucks. I was just thinking about what that guy just screamed through, and I'm pretty sure she said yeah. Sarah, what did I bring on your grave for you? Not a donut.
You were just talking about donuts.
I was talking about donuts. Donuts are delicious, aren't they? You want me to bring you a donut next time I come? If you want me to bring a donut, set some of the devices off, other than the box. Nope. Okay, well you don't have to. Or was that nope to a donut? Or nope to devices?
I think we're pretty much just nope.
Nope, I ain't touching shit. Get the fuck out. You want us to get out? Have we outstayed our welcome? I didn't fart this time.
I know you didn't.
I wish I had to, but if I push, I don't know what'll come out, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll push no more.
Yeah. I wish I had that one that came out. That was like my last hurrah on the train tracks.
Last time I pushed, caught me 1 day vacation. Clocking out of work and going home.
I've always found the spirits in here had a good sense of humor. They'd always used to say just random crazy shit. Like donut. And of course the fart thing.
I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
Uh-huh. How much longer did you want to do this for?
As long as you want that.
I don't want you getting tired on me though, that's the thing. I want to make sure you get to your bridges. Sarah? Are you here? I know I said asked you a lot. I just miss talking to you. I remember the conversations we would have when I would come up. I was told that you had moved on, but I'm not 100% sure you did. I may possibly come back in June. now I'm just pretty much just listening to the spirit box. The only device that was really going off much is the Mel Meter, which is surprising because that one doesn't go off. That goes off the least, really. Usually it's K2's blinking everywhere. Look at you. Where are you? I'd love to see you. Can you show yourself? You're sick. What are you sick from? Do you need something? Do you need help? Do you remember the war? Were you here during the battle? Hey guys. We're probably going to wrap it up soon. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Anything you want to say to us before we gotta wrap it up and go? Yes? Alright, I'm going to walk away from the camera for a few minutes. I'm just going to let it record and capture. Maybe it'll say something when I walk away. I'm just going to go over to the car and get a drink real quick. back over here now. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Sarah, is there anything you want to say before we go? You're welcome for your flowers. Actually, hold on. Let me have Jerry get the other flowers. Hold on. Sarah, I have a couple more flowers here. See, I brought more flowers. It's hard to tell the colors. There you go. Here's a yellow one, a white one. Let me see. Sarah, is there a certain color flower you would like out of these? No? Yes? Oh, here. How about this pretty yellow one? Is that okay? And I'll give you this pretty white one. Alright. Does that work for you? There we go. You're welcome. All right. I'm going to wrap it up now. Is there anything else? Anything else you want to say? Alright, oh, interesting. The Mel Meter fell off? That's what that noise was I heard over at the car. I'm going to have to scan through and watch that because that sat there for over an hour without falling, and all of a sudden it just falls off. Okay. Alright. I'm going to shut it off. Anything else you want to say? Alrighty, well, our next stop is going to we were going to do the Grove, but I think we're going to skip that for right now. Maybe on a future one we'll do the Grove. But right now I think we're going to try the Sachs Bridge and the Eisenhower/Suicide Bridge and see what we get. Alrighty.